What we've realized is so many companies are focused on being just a little better, being a little faster, being a little cheaper, a little quicker. Well, better isn't necessarily different. Only is different. What can you be the only in your industry? Only is something that everyone talks about. And it sounds like it's, oh, this is so tough to get to this only aspect. Well, no, if you just look at a few aspects of only, and we created an acronym for this, and O is own the problems in your industry. So many times we'll look past what the problems are in industry. We'll just start focusing on, oh, we'll just keep increasing sales. Own the problems. We realize we're in a business that a lot of people think is boring. You may be in a similar business. My business is boring. And you'll say, baseball isn't boring. Well, ask how many people are going to baseball games these days. It's smaller than you think. Own the problems. Baseball's boring. Baseball's long. Baseball's slow. You get nickel and dimed. There's so many of these different problems. We own them. What's the problems in your industry? Start owning those and say, we're going to fix them. The next is noise. You know, everyone talks about marketing. There's thousands of books about marketing out there. There's no books on attention. Everyone has a marketing plan. Do you have an attention plan? What are you doing to create noise? And we look at every aspect of our company. If we're going to make an announcement, make it special, make it different. Don't just say, we have this for sale. Even when my book went for sale, Find Your Yellow Tux, I could have easily just done a regular book launch, but I said, no, I'm going to do a world book tour at Epcot. Not all over the world. I went to Epcot, and I went from every little country. I went from, China, Germany, and I even got kicked out in Morocco. I had a security guard following me, and he said, you're confusing our guests as one of our characters. So he asked me to leave. But did it create attention? You better believe it. We filmed the whole thing, and my book launch created attention. It wasn't like everyone else. So what are you doing to create noise in your industry? It's why we eliminated all ads at our ballpark. It's a friction point. We don't believe in it, and you better believe it created noise. It's why we've offered presidents internships with our team. Have they accepted? No. We're still waiting to hear from former President Obama. We'll see what happens. But you create noise. What is those things that you're creating attention in a given day? Next is the L. And I think this may be one of the most important but least talked about things in business. It's love. It sounds soft. I don't want to talk about love. I'm here, hard business owner. No. Start with love. For us, it's simple. Love your customers more than you love your product. Love your employees. Love your team members even more than you love your customers. And you need to start with loving yourself. If you can't love yourself and give yourself oxygen first, you can't be your best for others. And so when we build our fans first experience for our customers, we also build it for our people. We reimagine what that experience looks like when they first get hired, to their first day, to even when they leave on a given day. And then loving yourself, what are you doing to put yourself first, to give yourself great energy and give yourself opportunities to do things that you love? And so for us, love is very important. We map how we make people feel. Finally, why? It's not what you do, it's not how you do it, it's why you do it. From Simon Sinek, it was a game changer for me, and I know for many business owners. I always thought, hey, we're just putting on a circus, we're just having fun here at the stadium. But we realized we bring people together. And that hit home a few different experiences at our ballpark. One, just recently, I'll never forget, after one of our games, a grown man, big mustache, comes over, and after the game gives me a big bear hug. And I go, whoa, thanks, man. What was that for? He goes, no, thank you, Jesse. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, I started coming to your games many years ago, and my mom came to our first game this year, and my mother and I haven't talked for years. But she came to the game, watched the players dance. She watched the breakdancing first base coach. She had so much fun that now my mother and I sit together at every single game. Your games helped bring my mother and I together. And that built so much purpose that we kept hearing stories like this over and over again. We bring people together through the fun, through the experience. What's your why? So yeah, if you want to break it down, be the only in your industry. Own the problems, create some noise. Focus on love, loving your customers more than your product, your employees more than your customers, and loving yourself, and know why you do it. When you become the only, no one can stop you.